First off, I want to tip my cap to the Indiana Pacers. A lot of folks, including myself, did not expect them to make a deep run in the playoffs. And if we're being completely honest, in the Eastern Conference Finals, outside of Game 2, really, they were right in the thick of it. If a play or two goes their way, this series would still be active. But shout out to the Celtics. It just shows how valuable it is to have guys who've been there and done that. But I want to shed some light on a player who I was extremely impressed by throughout the Pacers postseason run, and that player is Andrew Nembhard. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't familiar with his game. I remember him being a top recruit at Mount Verde, but I did not follow him in college. But like I said, I was impressed by his play. I mean, we're talking about a guy in year 2 and his first time in the playoffs. And just looking at the numbers this postseason, about 15 points, 6 assists, shooting 56% from the field and 48% from 3. That's a 6-point increase and a 13% increase from 3 from the regular season. Now, a couple of things might have played a factor into his numbers being a little lower in the regular season. We know that they had Bruce Brown, then traded Bruce Brown. Benedict Mathurin was in the lineup, then he went down with injury, and Nembhard's role gradually increased throughout the season. Come playoff time, when it matters the most, you always look for guys who are going to deliver, and for the most part, Nembhard did that for the Pacers. 6'5" combo guard, crafty, gets to the cup, displays some great three-point shooting. He's got some wiggle to his game as well. He can shoot off the dribble, and he's a good playmaker. And specifically in the Eastern Conference Finals, we saw Nembhard elevate his game in the absence of Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton missed games 3 and 4, and in those 2 games, Nembhard combined for 56 points, and he looked to be a better on-ball player than he is off the ball. He averaged about 20 points and 7 assists in the series. Also, can't forget when he dropped 20 points in a big Game 7 versus the Knicks in the Eastern Conference semis. And what I really like most about Nembhard's game is that he plays with good pace. He doesn't really get sped up much offensively. And remember, he was the first pick in the second round of the 2022 NBA draft. So I imagine he's playing with some type of chip on his shoulder. But salute to the Pacers. It looks like they definitely hit on this pick in terms of value. But Indy does have some tough decisions to make. We see how effective Nembhard is when he has the ball in his hands. Do you put Nembhard on the bench and let him run that second unit? Do you trade TJ McConnell while he's hot after coming off a good postseason as well? And do you even consider the thought of trading Halliburton? Time will tell. This offseason will be big for the Pacers, but shout out Andrew Nembhard.